I decided to make another video. I took the other one down. Um, and so I can kind of explain to people why I did this, why I shaved my head, and some other things. The reason I shaved my head is because I'm on Coumadin. If y'all know what Coumadin is, it's a blood thinner. And I've got proof of that. See my pretty tattoo? Yeah. And it makes you bleed. Well, when it also makes your hair fall out. So my hair was getting thinner and thinner and thinner on the top, and I would try to like part it and pull it this way, part it, pull it this way to try to hide it. Well, then, can you see that scalp indentation, skull fracture that they're trying to tell me is not there? It's clearly there. Um, I started losing my hair around it, so people stare at me and they make comments as they walk by, and it really bothers me. And so I thought, you know what? I'm just going to shake the shit off and use wigs. And that's what I'm going to do. I mean, I'm not going to wear a wig every day. I actually like the way this feels, but that's why I shaved my head. I didn't do it, you know, because I wanted to. I wish I had my really long uh, head of hair that I had when I, before I had to be on Coumadin and everything, but it's just not the way it is. So, okay, we got that one down. And the next one is, yeah, the bruises. And see, from this right here, I've got um, a herniated disc ripped up in my neck, and it's pressing in the spinal canal. I have spinal stenosis there, and in my lower back, I have 4 herniated discs in my lower back. And I have post-concussion syndrome. And I get dizzy all of a sudden, and I fall. And I've hurt myself quite bad a couple of times. And it happened the other night. Well, the other morning, it was 5 in the morning. And I got up to go pee-pee, and the next thing I know, I'm on the floor. I don't know what I hit, but, there's that. Yeah, it's pretty, isn't it? I told my mom I actually liked the color of it. So, but yeah, I mean, that's just, and it hit right here, there's just a tiny little knot, and the rest of it's the blood flowing from it. Um, I also messed up my hand. It's turning, like a blackish color. Can you see that? This knuckle is really dark, and it's running down my hand, down my wrist, so we'll see if it all turns black like this spot did. And I've got other spots. You want me to show you? No, I can't, because I have to pull my pants down, and I'm not doing that on camera. But I got a big bruise on my left hip and on the left side of my stomach. And those are what worries me, is when I fall and I hit my head or I hit my stomach. Because the way the Coumadin is, it could cause internal bleeding. So, it's scary to be on this stuff. But I have to be on it. Period. I can't just say, oh, fuck this. I don't want to take this anymore. I quit. And there was something else. Oh, yeah, I'll put my glasses on for a minute, guys, because I can't see. It's the 7th. It's getting closer and closer to the 30th, and that's when I leave to go to Nashville, and I am very excited about the trip. I just hope all my Amazon shit gets here in time because I can't order it until probably Tuesday or Wednesday next week. It should come, I hope, or my whole outfit's. I re-get my nails done. I like this blue. Can you see it? It's kind of cool looking. And the dark, it shines and it glows like a purple color, like a really dark indigo purple. Or yeah, I don't know how to explain it, but I miss my black, and I have some my ideals about how I want them fixed this time. I want some stuff actually drawn on these 3 fingers, and I hope this hand's healed somewhat because moving it hurts. And when you get your nails done, you get a manicure and a paint job and all that, they have to move your hands, and these aren't moving really well right now. Um, and there was something else. See, that's another thing about this. I still have bruising on my brain. And the wreck happened April the 29th. So you count that up. That's how long I've had a little bleed. It's just because that's what causes a bruise. Slow bleeding in my head. And I have a bruise on my parietal lobe. I have a bruise on the occipital lobe. And the occipital lobe, it causes this. And I hate it. I mean, I don't mind wearing glasses. I mean, it doesn't bother me. But when my eyesight is so bad that even with these that are very strong, I can't see. That's, it bothers me. So my eyesight's all screwed up. I don't know if it'll get better or not. I have to wait and see. The parietal lobe, there's a list of symptoms and things that can happen when you have a bruised parietal lobe. And I mean, I put the information out and on my Facebook, and I put down, I'm drinking a homemade cherry Coke, by the way, and I'm gonna get a drink. My mouth's dry. I don't ever buy cherry Coke in a can. It's too artificial. The flavor is. But you can look it up. You can go to my page. It's a long, long read. And evidently some people didn't want to read it. That's fine. Don't read it. Pass it up. But don't leave a comment. That like, oh my God, this is too much to read. I was trying to put that out to show everybody the problems I'm having with my memory, and like I repeat myself, and I don't mean to. I'll forget that I said something, and I'll say it again. And I know that's probably nerve-wracking for some people, but I can't help it, and I'm not apologizing for it. I'm just hoping it'll get better. The tear in the torn disc in my cervical spine, it's in the canal. And if you go look at the pictures, just scroll down my wall. You don't have to read it. Go down and look at the pictures of my MRI. You can clearly see how bad my spinal stenosis is. I've got, the thick parts, then it goes really, really thin. And then it'll go out again, and it'll go thin again. And it does that all the way down from my neck to my ass crack. Yes. And it's uncomfortable when I sit for too long on my booty. But I'm scared of the herniations in my neck. I mean, I worry about the ones in my lower back. I've had problems with my lower back since I was 17 because I've had arthritis for quite some time. I got it when I was like in middle school, and I had my first disc herniation in my lower back when I was 17. And then another one went, and another one went, and then, then the wreck just, of course, made it worse. But I talked to a neurosurgeon years ago, and he pretty much told me there's no way we're going to touch your lumbar spine because if we take them out and fuse them together, they're going to do that. They're going to collapse. So either way I would go with that one, I'd be paralyzed. But you know what? I could deal more with paralysis of my legs than all the way down. If that happened, I'd want somebody to kill me and put me out of my misery, and I'm dead serious about that. I don't want to live that way. Don't want to live that way. If I can't do things for myself, if I can't feed myself, if I can't, wipe my own butt or, take a shower, just put me out. Somebody. So that's what I'm scared of. And that's right in that disc is right in the place that can do that. So anytime I fall or anytime like X jumps at me, he, like don't mean to, but he'll whip my head over. I'm scared. I'm like, yeah, don't do that. Please don't do that. And I know he has a problem understanding that. He's autistic. He's ADHD. But I'm trying to teach him, you don't push my head, you don't climb on my back up my neck, and he's my little monkey. He likes to do that, but I can't let him do that anymore. I'm trying to think. I think that's it. I mean, go read about this, and I want to prove there's the ignition, which is a skull fracture. That's not just oh well, you hit your head. And look, this side, there's no indentation there. And I went to a neurologist a couple weeks ago, and he put his hand through here, and he was all like this, and he said, "Oh, it feels the same to me." Yeah, right here. See, you can even see it. I look like Michael Berryman. And you can definitely see over here. There's, and I was scared when I was shaving my head that I would look awful, but evidently I have a pretty decent shaped head aside from this thing, and it don't look bad. I know I'm still going to get stares because I'm not wearing a wig every day, especially when it's really hot and I have to go somewhere like tomorrow. Say, I have to go to the grocery store. I have to fill up our fridge and cabinets. And I'm just going to wear like a do-rag or a scarf or something. But, other times when I have time to, put it on and all that good jazz, I've got a long black one that comes to about right here in the front. And it's nice and thick and wavy with just a little bit of wave to it, kind of like my hair used to be. So that's why I got that one. And the other one I'm taking to Nashville with me. Well, I'm bringing both of them, but the other one, it kind of sort of goes with the outfit, so I don't want to give it away yet. But there'll be pictures. And then y'all will see it. And I really like it. So, as long as I like it, who cares what anybody else thinks? Not moi. I've got to worry about me now and my life, and people that don't like it, deal with it. That's all I got to say. And quit making me your gossip in this living room where I can hear you guys. That's the only issue I have, and that's the only thing that I ask you not to do. Either come in here and say it where I can hear it, or don't say it at all, because I can hear you guys in the living room. I told Melody the same thing. I can hear you all. So, there you go. Um, I'm happy. See? Bobblehead. So, speaking of, let me show what I found. How cute is this? It's a little bobblehead thing, and it's solar powered. And it goes back and forth. Got it for $1. I like bargains. And I'm going to put that in the car so it can bobble its way with me to Nashville, because I'll be driving alone. I'll be by myself. Which is good. I think it will be good for me to just get away. Just get away. And that's my plan, to have a getaway. And meeting Justin, I can't wait to see him face to face. And Will. And, Haley. So, I'm excited about it. And don't worry about me, I'll be fine. Trust me. This is what I want to do. I want to go so bad. I like to be by myself in the car. You can crank your music up that you like and just go on down the interstate, And luckily, it's not that far from here, to be honest. I mean, it's 5 hours. That's like going to Georgia. I miss living in Atlanta. There was so much to do. But, and I've never been to Nashville, so it's going to be kind of cool for me. Guess that's it. I'm going to finish my cherry coke, and I'm doing some work back here. I'm OCD, and I got to have things certain ways, and I bought stuff that I needed to take with me on my trip, and they're in that bag right there, and I'm putting them in a Ziploc bag, so if they open up or something, it's not going to spill on my clothes. So I got to work on that. And I guess I'm out. TTFN. Ta-ta for now.